Okay, this is my fan formula, another week of fan formula questions. Right, let's start quickly because my brother's going to be in any minute and he's just going to interrupt. Right, so first question. It has come to light that Lotus, formerly Renault and that whole saga, is now no longer sponsored by Group Lotus due to financial difficulties. The team will still be called Lotus for the foreseeable future. What is your view on the situation and what impact will this have on the team? I'm not sure it will have that much of a massive impact on the team because back in 2009 they lost the sponsorship with ING, and in 2010, in the hands of Kubica, certainly they had a very fast car in the early part of the year. Well, through the whole year they had a quick car. Name-wise, it might be a bit confusing at first, but I don't really. But is it really that confusing having a car that's not sponsored by Lotus called Lotus? Because Mercedes aren't sponsored by Mercedes, Ferrari aren't sponsored by Ferrari, McLaren aren't sponsored by McLaren, so I think the name thing will be fine. They're Lotus, the green and gold one are Caterham. End of. Second question. With less than 2 weeks until the Bahrain Grand Prix, speculations and rumours have gone into overdrive. Do you think the event will go ahead, and what do you think the resulting circumstance will be? I don't think it should go ahead. I think, from what I'm hearing in the news and on the radio, on the TVs, people saying on Twitter and that, I don't think it should go ahead at all. But it's getting quite late now. It's getting quite late now. This weekend's going to be a week to go. They're really running out of time if they're going to cancel it. But I don't see why it was ever a problem. Why we're at this stage we are now. It should never have been included on the calendar, or they should have had some plans to deal with it ages ago. For example, in cricket, the 2009 IPL season coincided with the Indian elections. So the clever organisers, they thought actually this could be trouble here. There's a high terror threat. They moved the whole a month before the competition started. They decided they were going to move it all, host it in South Africa. No problems at all. But then again, I suppose that's too logical for the FIA to do. Question 3. It appears French Grand Prix return is imminent for 2013, but which French track, Manicure, Paul Ricard or Ricard? I'm going to say Ricard. I don't know what I'm going to say. Which track would you like to see it return to? I've watched 3 French Grand Prix in my time. I watched the 05 one when I was ill on holiday in Cornwall. I watched the 07 one and I watched the 08 one. None of them really stick in the memory that much, to be honest. So that's Manicure gone, which basically Paul Ricard for me. Even though the surrounding area looks absolutely rubbish, it's like it's just horrible. There's nothing there. It's in the middle of nowhere. It's just don't like it. Put a Ferris wheel or a roller coaster, or just liven it up. Yeah. I've actually got down on my script I was going to say it looks duller than the Malaysian skyline before a storm. Oh well. In the long break between Malaysia and China, have you... Oh, this is a bonus question, by the way. Have you found any blogs, Twitter people that have been interesting and you would recommend? I haven't found anyone new, really. I know Jeremy Clarkson's joined Twitter and following him. No, nothing new as such. I have just been using the odd post-it notes and going around places, just slipping John Button on Twitter post-it notes into Autosport and F1 Racing and everything. Yeah, it's not littering, it's okay. Yeah. Subliminal messaging. I was going to put John Button on Twitter post-it notes in library books, but the library was shut. That would have been a good plan. I got stalked in Huntington. I didn't panic buy fuel. Yeah, that's pretty much what I've been done between Malaysia and China. So no one really knew as such. I've just sort of been the same usual blogs really for me. I would put them up or something to show, but I'm not that organised for this. So yeah, that was the fan formula.